Our next witness is Austin Ramirez, the CEO of Husco International Incorporated. He's testifying on behalf of the National Association of Manufacturers today. Mr. Ramirez became CEO of Husco in 2011, taking over from his father, Gus Ramirez. Today, Husco has over $500 million in annual sales, employs over 1,500 people worldwide, and has a global footprint. They specialize in high-performance hydraulic and electromechanical components. Mr. Ramirez will share his perspective as a user of the transportation network that relies on safe roads and bridges to get people to work and products to market. I would note in his bio, he was an All-American swimmer at the University of Virginia. Wahoo wah for you. So, Mr. Ramirez, you're recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Chairman Capito, for the generous introduction, and good morning, Ranking Member Whitehouse and members of the committee. My name is Austin Ramirez, and I'm proud to serve as the President and CEO of Husco. Thank you for the opportunity to testify about the importance of modern infrastructure to U.S. manufacturing and to provide manufacturers' views on surface transportation reauthorization. Husco is a family-owned business based in Waukesha, Wisconsin. We make vital components used in the cars you drive and the equipment that powers construction. For nearly 80 years, we have been an economic driver in our local community, providing thousands of family-supporting careers. We are also a business with a purpose, guided by the values of opportunity and service. Husco is the top corporate philanthropic donor in Wisconsin. We have built schools and welcomed refugees. These values reflect my family's story. My dad, Gus, was born in Puerto Rico. He came to this country at the age of 6 and pursued the American dream, graduating from our nation's top universities. Over several decades, Gus went from working at Husco to leading it as a standalone company. Under our family's leadership, revenues have grown from $20 million in 1985 to over $500 million today. Husco is an American success story. We represent the possibility and prosperity created by a strong manufacturing sector, an industry that employs 13 million people and contributes $2.9 trillion to the U.S. economy. When manufacturing wins, America wins. But our competitiveness depends on decisions made here in Washington. We need policymakers to promote a comprehensive strategy to grow U.S. manufacturing. Such a strategy must include continuing investments in our nation's surface transportation infrastructure. Modern, dependable transportation helps manufacturers make and move our products. And these projects generate productivity gains and induce demand for manufactured goods, stimulating the economy and bolstering American competitiveness. At Husco, we see these benefits directly. Our customers are in the automotive and construction industries. And Husco families drive over the roads and bridges improved by highway projects. Several are turning dirt this year in Waukesha County. To realize these benefits, however, we need a federal government to be efficient and remove red tape. Permitting reform must be part of any comprehensive manufacturing strategy. Congress should seize the opportunity to support manufacturers like Husco through continued infrastructure investment. We cannot go back to the fits and starts of highway bill extensions. Our industry needs certainty to invest, plan, and hire in America. Manufacturers are ready to do our part to get a bill done this Congress. We champion the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act, a historic effort made possible by the leadership of this committee. And we commend your leadership now as you look to drive the next highway bill to enactment. As you begin this work, manufacturers respectfully encourage you to consider several policy proposals that will support our growth and success. First, we ask that you continue to make robust investments in our surface transportation infrastructure. Manufacturers recognize the importance of ensuring efficiency in government spending, and we support long-term solutions for the Highway Trust Fund. Second, Congress should strengthen supply chains. Manufacturers depend on the movement of freight, but industry surveys have shown repeated supply chain challenges. Surface transportation legislation should continue to expand highway capacity, connectivity, and support our nation's freight network through intermodal improvements. Finally, Congress must make the reforms necessary to get these projects actually completed. The vast majority of manufacturers say that our complex permitting laws impact investment decisions. We need to fix this broken system and stop endless litigation. Doing so will unlock growth potential across manufacturing and empower infrastructure investments that help companies like Husco compete. As a small manufacturer in the heartland of America, I appreciate the committee's work to continue investments that support manufacturing. Manufacturers like Husco strongly support your efforts to advance bipartisan surface transportation reauthorization. To put it simply, investments in infrastructure are investments in manufacturing. Our industry depends on a robust, modern, efficient transportation system. And you can promote domestic manufacturing by getting a highway bill done this Congress. Thank you for inviting me to testify today to share Husco's story. I look forward to your questions.